Good morning, welcome back to another episode. The last few days we've been staying at this epic wiki camp called Samuel's Realm, which is between Triabunna and Swansea on the east coast of Tassie. We've had the most amazing relaxing time here. I mean, check out this view. And you get this whole paddock, which is awesome, and it's a donation camp. So highly recommend coming to stay here. All of the details can be found on Wiki Camps. So today we're rolling out of here and we're heading towards Freycinet National Park. We're gonna stay somewhere that's been recommended to us called Freycinet Paintball. I'm not sure about the paintball, but the campground looks epic. Really excited, and off we go now. The duck. Ah. Here we are in the little town of Swansea. We've just stopped at the dump point and the water tap to do the usual things. Oh, and there's a rubbish bin, that's always bonus, so I'll empty the rubbish too. And there's just a whole bunch of ducks here. Yeah, of course you can, sweetie. Yeah, they're not really that afraid of us, are they, mate?
Why?
Oh, I think they're probably waiting for snacks.
Donald and all his cousins, eh?
Yeah, and we've got Huey, Louie,
Dewey.
and Dewey,
Daisy's probably in there.
Daisy and Donald, maybe even a Daffy. There we go, kiddo. What did we do? We herded the ducks into the water.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So one thing we've found that really bugs us about Tasmania, because we've loved our time down here, we're just over halfway now, but water's easy to come by, gas bottle refills aren't that hard to come by, dump points aren't that hard to come by, but bins, all the bins, regardless of where we are, have one of these things. Which is cool. I get in a place like this, they don't want household rubbish, which is fine. We try not to use these type of ones anyway. But if they're an RV friendly town, they're providing dump points and water fill points and stuff like that, or, you know, low cost campgrounds, RV rest areas in town, there's no bins. There's nothing to actually put a bag of rubbish into. So we trying to just go for smaller bags of rubbish and squeeze them in, but we're finding it really annoying having to get rid of our rubbish. I didn't expect that to be a problem, but all the other states, especially WA, any rest area or roadside rest stop have bins that you can actually dispose of, even skip bins at the low cost camps, like the $10 beach camps and stuff. There's usually skip bins available. So yeah, that's really strange. I don't know why they don't provide it. Maybe refuse here is a problem to deal with, but yeah, we're really struggling to get rid of our rubbish. So I don't know. Think about that when you're coming down here. Go for smaller bags so you can fit them in there. You just have to do it more regularly, I suppose. I'm going to make some takeaway coffees for Clem and I, and we'll get out of here, I think. Go get it set up so we can maybe head down to the beach this afternoon.
didn't take long at all. It was probably about
35 minutes.
35 minutes. It was really quick. Looks like this is the campground coming up here on our left.
Got some fellow road outlets in here.
Yeah.
And a desert rose.
Hey, look, they down the same as ours.
That's right, kiddo. It is the same as ours. Yeah.
Plenty of room in there.
So we've been asked to go to the bar to check in, so we'll do that. And then we'll go and choose a spot. But there is stacks of room. So I don't think we're going to have any problems finding a good sunny spot so we can get our solar cranking in.
Yeah, but maybe some a little bit of shade through some part of it there would be nice.
It is quite warm today. 29 degrees here, feels like it's about 40 to be honest.
How good's this? So we really thought about it when we parked in here because there's heaps of room. We could actually think about where we wanted to park, and we arrived in the middle of the day, which is kind of handy because we could see where the shade was in the middle of the day. So we've got these trees here, that way is north, so we can actually shade the back of the van, but the solar panels are still in full sun. So yeah, we might not get full sun in the morning, but we're going to have all the midday sun and all the afternoon sun on the solar panels, but it's going to shade the back of the van, because what we noticed at that last camp, on these really hot days, because our inverter is mounted to the back wall in Liam's cupboard, it got really hot, so it was just constantly running its fan yesterday while Clem was working because the sun was just beating on that back wall. So we're able to park the van so that the back wall is in the shade, but the solar panels are still getting all the sun. So really stoked with how we've set up today. And then the afternoon sun, which is going to be over there, we now have this shade set up to protect the fridge and Liam's bunk to just keep it cooler in there. And it was nice and level. We only had to come up a little bit on the ramps. We're not going to have anyone behind us because there's a fence line there, and we get to look out over this. Absolutely stoked with this spot. Hey Clem, how much was this a night?
$15 per adult. So kids under 16 are free. So $15 an adult if you're self-contained. I think obviously if you're not self-contained, they're charging more here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the first places we've come across where they don't charge as much if you're self-contained.
Yeah, which is actually really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, $30 a night, a little bit more than we would normally pay, but it's going to give us access to Freycinet National Park to go do Wineglass Bay tomorrow and the hike.
That's right, and they've only got a maximum of 20 vans per night here.
For all that space.
For all this space.
So you're not on top of each other. And the dogs are allowed here, which is why we've chosen this spot. Everything else around here is in the national park, but they're allowed to have dogs here. Another reason why we picked this spot with a bit of shade is the dogs will spend the morning in the van tomorrow while we go into Wineglass Bay. But unfortunately the wind's not on our side this week, but we've got a really lovely morning forecast, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays that way and we can actually really enjoy Wineglass Bay tomorrow.
Look, Play-Doh.
Yes. Play-Doh. Did you find some Play-Doh from yesterday's activities?
What?
Oh no.
Oh my goodness me.
And leftover hamburgers for lunch.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, so we'll probably just go for a little drive this afternoon, but we'll have a down day because we're going to push it tomorrow, have a nice big day of exploring tomorrow.
And Liam's really tired today from the last few days, so
yeah,
he's watching a bit of TV, and then after lunch we're going to have some quiet time.
Yeah. Do some reading or some drawing or something.
Proper as you can see, it's a bit warm.
Yeah, warm.
I'm about the same colour as this tomato.
It's going to be a 29-degree day here today, and that's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, we'll have a quiet day today.
We have decided to go out for a swim because it is hot today, and that we've left the dogs in the van. It's fully open and they're getting a really good sea breeze through the top hatch, so we're not worried at all. We're going to go for a quick dip and look at Friendly's beach, which is about 5 minutes from here, and everybody just needs to cool off a little bit, don't we, kiddo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam's a bit worked up. We have had enough for one day, so we're all going to go and have a little cool down. Now Friendly's beach is in the national park, which is why we're not bringing the dogs, and even if it wasn't, Costa's got a sore leg at the moment anyway.
A couple of rest days.
Yes.
Can I take Mum to the tunnel?
No, we've driven past that area now.
We've already gone past the tunnel, sweetie, but Dad did show me all the photos. So I didn't realise it's actually Friendly Beaches, not Friendly's Beaches. We're just coming into the main car park area now, but it's really windy down here, and it actually doesn't look very nice. Yeah, quite protected where we're staying.
This is what I knew we've got wind this week on the east
Yeah.
coast. It's like a northeasterly wind, which is why I think it's hot.
Yeah.
But it's meant to settle down a little bit, so hopefully we're only going to stay here a couple of days, and then we're going to go find a beach camp. So hopefully it settles down a little bit by the time we get
Wow,
there.
the water looks beautiful colour.
Yeah, it's very blue,
lovely.
isn't it?
Wow.
I think we should definitely park and go and have a little look-see.
Yeah.
And have a little swim.
The not so friendly beaches. So windy down here. It's just coming straight onto the beach. But that's okay. We're going to just stay down here for a little while, have some fun, then maybe go check out the lookout. And then we'll just go home and chill out at the van for the afternoon, I think. We've got some cheese and crackers and stuff from Wicked Cheese in Richmond, so we might get that out and have a bit of a snacky afternoon.
I know that there is nothing stopping me. No physical presence that I can see. Oh, there's nothing in my way. There's nothing in my way. There's nothing in my way. There's nothing in my way.
Well, that was a bit of fun, but the wind got a bit much, didn't it?
Yeah, so we didn't stay long, probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah. I'll have to check the time when.
Yeah, but it's still good fun.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful beaches. How white is that sand?
Oh, it's beautiful.
think
It
that's
reminds me of
probably-
Esperance.
It really does, yeah.
Especially with the
southwest
rocks.
of WA. Yeah, the rocks
Lack of
and
shells.
the aqua blue water.
Yeah, so good.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can come down on Tuesday morning before we leave. Come down for a quick swim in the morning.
Now we're talking. Yes, the flying unicorn. So I wanted to show you that this is what the caravan looks like
Flying unicorn.
on a normal day. Toys everywhere, dog,
Flying unicorn.
overtired child, washing, things piled up, overtired child. Yeah, you. Can you stop throwing unicorn, please?
Why? Why?
Because unicorn's going to end up in dinner, isn't it?
Why?
And then unicorn will have to go in the washing machine
Why?
because it'll be covered in dinner. Kitchen's very messy. There's dishes piled high in there.
Can I have a little try of those?
Of what?
Those.
These?
Yeah.
Well, you're having some with dinner, mate. That's what's in here. Look, here. And it's not always like this, but on a day like today where... Yes, anyway, on a day like today. Travel. Gosh.
Oh.
Okay, so Mark's making spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. So he's made up a beautiful sauce which smells really yummy. Liam's got his pasta in here. Mark and I are going to eat later, so Mark will whip up some more pasta. And he's currently cooking Liam's dinner out on barbecue. Hi, Dad.
Alright.
And Costa is also outside. So we're going to eat, or Liam's going to eat soon. We're eating later. Liam will go to bed early tonight. Yeah.
How about a dry?
That would be nice. Costa likes a good scruff in a towel.
Maybe dry custard head.
That's right, yeah. Good morning. So we're all prepped to go for our hike up to the Wineglass Bay lookout. We are considering doing the Hazards Bay loop as well, but that's about 11 k's. So it's not a decision we just make like that. Yeah. Okay, yes. So we've got the dogs out for a walk. Unfortunately, it has been pouring with rain for about half an hour.
Mum.
So the dogs are a bit soggy. That's okay though. They wanted to go for a walk anyway. Kiri's a bit frightened because there's been a little bit of thunder, so Mark's got her out now for a walk. So we've packed our hiking backpack and we've packed the hiking chair, and that way if we do decide to do the big walk today, we can just go. Should be good. Max of 23 degrees, and that's not until this afternoon, so we'll be back by then. It's only about 8:30 and we're hoping to be home by probably about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah. And I think you're going to be quite grateful to get back inside, aren't you? Yes, because it's not very nice out here. If you're not careful, mate, he'll steal your sandwich.
What a perfect day for hiking. Reunited.
There's
Reunited.
a big mountain over there.
Big mountain.
That must be where the city is.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's still very wet out there, babe. What are we doing?
I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not even sure if there's any point us doing the Wineglass Bay lookout walk because there's a cloud on top of the mountain that you're climbing and you won't be able to see anything at the moment. It'll be just a complete whiteout. Anyway, we're driving in to have a look and get some more. We need more data
To make an informed
to make
decision.
an informed decision. So that's what we're doing.
I think we'll be alright. It's meant to clear up. There's sunshine out there.
You
I know.
said yesterday there was a 50 to 70% chance of less than 0 mil.
Yeah, that's what the forecast said.
Nice.
I'm not the weatherman. Oh, where's Liam gone?
I don't know. Where did he go?
Liam?
Where could
Liam.
he be?
We are now headed up to Wineglass Bay Lookout. Ah, hi Liam. Come down to me. I didn't see her. Where is Mum? So they reckon it's about a 45-minute hike up to the lookout, with 400 plus stairs in that as well. So we're on the easy part of the track at the moment, but we know it's going to get steep. So I've got a backpack carrier for when Liam gets tired. But we're hoping he can climb a lot of this by himself. He's full of energy, so let him burn it off. But it's very cloudy up there. As you can see, we're getting quite close to the clouds. So we are, oh, he scared me again. We are really hoping we can actually see Wineglass Bay when we get there. Did we have a stowaway in the backpack? Who's that you've got?
Duncan.
Duncan, did he want to come for a hike, did he? Clever Duncan, hey? I was thinking earlier how when we used to go hiking and we would see the sign that say maybe 3 hours return, and me and you would be like, oh yeah, we can shave an hour off of that.
Yeah.
Now we see them and we add an hour.
Add an hour on.
Hey, come on, kiddo. You're a good little hiker though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just keeping you focused on going in the straight line. That's the hard part. I'll carry you soon, but you can walk a little bit further.
But it's been sick. Yeah, but I want to go next. I want to go that big walk. Wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that, 20 minutes to go, Liam. You officially made it halfway. Well done, kiddo.
Where's our car?
Oh, all the way down in the car park. But how's that view?
That's so good.
Which one's this? Hazards Bay or
Coles Bay, look
Coles
out.
Bay? The clouds are racing across the top of that mountain, aren't they?
They are. It's pretty cool to watch actually. Ready to go?
Yep.
Thrilled.
400 stairs, babe.
Look at this monkey on my back. Monkey rock.
Yeah, I'm going to crawl through it. Ooh. Hey, look, I can stand up in here. There we go. Well, you won't be able to stand up. Be careful. Oh, there you go. You're going dead. All right. How'd you come, you two?
Come on, I need your help getting back up, Mama.
No, you got it.
What are you doing?
Hiking.
No, What are you doing, Mum?
Taking a picture.
Well, we've made it. It is a bit of a tough climb, but it wasn't too bad, was it? We've definitely done worse. Cradle Mountain
Just
was
when it was
worse.
getting too hard, you reach the top.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Mum, I see
And
no
there's
one.
Wineglass Bay. A little bit hazy this morning, but there's a yacht down there. That's the way to do it. Just come into the bay on a yacht.
You can, I think you can get the ferry, so the cruise that comes round, I think you can board it in the bay.
Oh, really?
I just saw a review that someone had written. I don't know if it's true. It'd be worth investigating.
Yeah, definitely. How
Yeah.
cool would that be?
Yeah.
So you can walk down to Wineglass Bay. It's about 1,000 stairs though, down, and then you'll either have to come back up or commit to the Hazards Bay walk, which we thought about doing, but that was going to be 11.5 k's. And none of us are up for that today, I don't think. So we're going to chill out here and have some morning tea before we walk back again.
And bubbles in my apple.
Yum yum.
But I don't know where we're going to stay. Is it going to be fun?
Yeah.
Oh, that is cold, isn't it? There's that cloud. Look at it, racing up here.
Oh wow.
Is the cloud going to catch us?
Yeah, but it's alright. It won't hurt your feet. It's just cloud mate.
But is it going to come this way?
Yeah, look, we're already in it.
We're already in it.
Look out there. Can you see the beach anymore? A little bit. And if you look over there, you can see it coming up the gully behind you.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Mum, look at this.
We're in a cloud, Liam.
Wow.
Climb that
Mischievous,
rock
like
there.
Liam.
Can you?
Can I have a bite of your cracker?
Careful, Dad does really big bites, Dada! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, let's go.
That was a nervous laugh.
I thought you were going to be older.
All right, we're going to move now so we don't get too cold in this cloud.
Yeah, the cloud's really cold.
It is, yeah. And head back down. There's
Yeah.
a few other places we're going to visit on the
Hotspots?
way out. Hotspots.
Honeymoon
Very
Bay, I
fancy.
think, Suze.
Yes, we'll
There's
stop
lots
at.
of honeymoon days around the country.
There are.
Been to
We'll
a few of
stop
them
at
now, haven't we?
Honeymoon Bay, and then I'd like to go to the lighthouse.
Do
Can't
you reckon
remember
we'll
the
do that
name of
today,
it.
Or are you going to go do that tomorrow?
I don't know.
Actually, I'll do
I
it
don't know.
Today?
Today.
No physical presence that I can see. Oh, there's nothing in my way. There's nothing in my way.
We've just come for a drive through Coles Bay. Look at the backdrop of this town. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's stunning here.
And then we just
go far to get a really good view.
drove past the ice creamery and fish and chip shop. So we've decided to have lunch out today, as it is beautiful.
There's nothing in my way.
A bit of a treat, isn't it?
So good.
There's maybe an ice cream. No,
I got the Rocky Road and it's so yum. It tastes so much like Rocky Road.
cookies and cream for me. What have you got?
A rainbow one.
Rainbow one.
Alrighty, Cape Tourville Lighthouse. Here we go. It's a 20-minute circuit, but I think you can walk directly to and from the lighthouse as well. Liam, we talked about staying on the path, mate. Yeah. It's about a 10-minute drive from the information centre, so not too bad, but the drive is pretty hairy, a bit windy, and they don't recommend you tow anything up here. And there was a few times where I sort of had to go onto the road verge a little bit to let other cars pass in those narrow bits. Yeah, and a bit hilly as well. Yeah, it's nice to be out with you, kiddo.
Yeah.
What you looking at?
I'm trying not to pipe.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Lighthouse.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to get right up to the base of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
I hope so.
I bet there's a wall.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
The lookout's quite pretty. You can see friendly beaches, and if you look to the right you can almost see Wineglass Bay. I'm just wondering if there's another lookout this way.
Now.
Yeah, a boardwalk. I love boardwalks.
Me too. Hey, you didn't even hold up looking it up.
You can. That's a good idea on boardwalks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Much windier on this side.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey Liam, I want to come and look down this edge here. Let's take our hats off
Why?
because I don't want them to blow away. Wow. Woohoo! Oh, it's cold. Come and stand in the wind, Liam. Hey, it's windy. Yeah. Oh, that's cold. Should we go up these stairs? Should we see where these stairs go?
Yeah.
Look, just there. That's a long one.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's quite snake-like, isn't it? But you can see its legs. Yeah. Oh, it's not afraid of us, is it? Yeah. Wow. There it is.
That's a little one.
It is a little one.
I can get in. I'm the first. I'm younger one.
Yeah. So windy.
I'm going to come too.
Oh yeah? A really pretty little circuit, and it's taken us about 10 minutes. It's supposed to be about 20 minutes. Pretty windy out there. You can imagine on a beautiful day it'd be so pristine in that section. And in whale season you must be able to spot them from there. A couple of the other people said they saw a dolphin and a furseal. We didn't see any wildlife, but doesn't mean it's not there. Really pretty little walk, worth driving out to, and even the drive is scenic. So when you're at Freycinet National Park, definitely put this one on your list.